Hi there, it's Monday, June 4th, 2012. How are you today? A whole new month to create in. What's on your agenda? I hope that you are coming into the place where you're realizing how important it is to pay attention to what's happening in your inner world. What we've learned, and actually it's really ancient news. I think the mystics from so many centuries ago actually had discovered this, and we got so caught up in technology and a whole bunch of other things that in fact we've lost touch with some of those really vital, exciting human truths about who we really are. And I think this year is really about rediscovering that in a much more widespread kind of way. We have so much information coming at us, and so many, it's not so much the information, but it's really so many invitations and so many portals or little doorways or windows or openings where we're being invited to come and explore. And what we're being invited to come and explore is the inner world, the world of the heart and the soul, the embodied soul. And the interesting and fascinating thing about it is that you're not going to be able to read the books and discover the discoveries. What you're going to have to do is read the books, listen to the videos, get the tips, get the tools, and then you're going to have to sit with yourself. You're going to have to come back into being. Last week in our Monday message we talked about feeling like we're creating from a grounded, centered, powerful place inside where we're connected to boundless energy. That will not come from reading a book. It won't come from watching a video. It won't come from watching my Monday message even. It will come from your ability, your discipline, your deep desire, and then your ability to act on your deep desire to move beyond any place where you feel stuck or unhappy in your life right now, to finding that you have the power within yourself to create a life of your choosing, that you can follow your heart, listen to your inner soul's voice that's trying to get your attention and speak to you, and you can become the powerful creator of your own life. Now, one of the tools that I keep suggesting again and again and again to use and get in the habit of using is your breath. Your breath is such an amazing tool for coming in and getting connected in that deeper, powerful place inside yourself where you can get grounded and centered and connected again to that boundless energy of creation. It's amazing. If you're not using that tool of breath and you're tired of hearing me say it over and over again, I'm sorry, I cannot tell you otherwise. It is amazing what will come from that. So if you find that you've started to experiment a little bit with your breath and you found that my mind won't quiet, it's just chattering away and it's making me crazy and I cannot sit there and take it. Or I'm starting to breathe and I start to feel these emotions come in and suddenly I feel a little overwhelmed and I can't take it. It's so uncomfortable. Wow. That is your being trying to tell you, letting you know that really one of the best things you can do for yourself is learn how to get quiet. Learn how to sit there and begin to tolerate what's going on in your mind and what is the emotional content that's coming up. It takes muscle, inner muscle power to tolerate sometimes the discomfort of the emotions that are hanging around in there waiting for our good attention, waiting for our time to feel them fully, where we can express them fully, understand them, and then act on them as the good guidance that they are. Where we can notice our mind chatter, notice the habits of what our mind is doing, notice that energy, and then notice the patterns that have been accumulated along the way with your conditioning. Because that's when our mind is driving us crazy with the patterns and the noise and the da-da-da-da-da. That's really about our conditioning. And we can recondition ourselves to have our mind serve us in ways that are fantastic. So I hope that you'll get it today. If you haven't gotten it before, I hope you'll get it today. Connect with your breath. Write it on your hand. Breathe. Put it on a piece of paper. In your pocket. Look at it daily. Put it on your desk. Breathe. Put it on your dashboard of your car. Breathe. The reminder is to consciously connect with your breath. when you do that, when you consciously connect with your breath, it brings you down into your full being. If you've been in your head and engaged and absorbed in your thoughts, it'll bring you down into your being, bring you closer connection with your heart and your belly, where great stuff is happening. And you, only you, can explore that territory. Have a great week. Have a great month.